Look, check this out. When we first started coming to Vegas, parking was free, and parking is now free yet again. All right, everybody, we are back. And I wanted Jenny to be driving right now because, quite honestly, I think she's a lot more pleasing to look at than I am. Matter of fact, I know she's a lot more pleasing than I am to look at. And I'm sure you all would rather look at her than me. But part of our agreement with Jennifer's boss for us to come on this trip with the COVID going on, she's actually just got off the phone with a COVID call just now, was that Jenny would be available to work. So because of that, I'm going to have to drive and Jenny's going to have to film, but we're making our way down to the Strip now, and we're going to go basically from one end to the close to the other. We were down there yesterday by the Circus, and there was some construction going on, and it was difficult to say the least to get through there. I may have taken a wrong turn, so I don't know. Oh, I can turn left here. Yay. So I'm going to get out of here, I think. I'm hoping. So for now, so I don't kill us all, I'm going to hand this off to Jennifer, and she's going to film us driving down the Strip. So do me a favor, Jen.
Yes.
Don't film me, film the Strip.
I'm going to.
Or yourself, because again, you're more attractive than I am by a long shot. So here we go. You can even roll down. You can even roll down your window and put the GoPro outside.
It's hot.
It's hot. Okay, fair enough. So yeah. All right, everybody, sorry, you're just going to have to take what you can get on our little tour of the Las Vegas Strip at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Tuesday. Check out those escalators, Jenny. Just nobody on them yesterday. Like, see that right there?
Yeah, they're empty. Completely empty. Sidewalks. Very few people walking.
And you know, anybody that wasn't from here, they'd probably say, well, there's people here. What's the big deal? No, you don't get it.
In front of us, the walkway, the escalator at the MGM's completely empty.
Yeah, and this is eerie. To me, what I'm seeing right now, and I know it's been worse because, you know, before it was not when it was completely shut down, it was much worse than this. But
you will not see the path in front of New York, this empty.
Like ever. Again.
Ever.
So.
Even in front of the MGM, I mean, like I said, it's just there's traffic, but there are not a lot of people out right now.
To me, almost traffic feels normal. To me, traffic feels kind of normal, but at the same time, the pedestrian traffic is non-existent. And I know you're thinking, well, there's people here. What's the big... No. You don't understand. If you've never been to Vegas, you don't understand. If you've been to Vegas and you're looking at this, you're probably going, where are all the people? Because normally these sidewalks are crowded, and sometimes you can't even walk down them. There's a few crosswalks down the Strip a little ways that we're going that when the light turns green and people cross the street, there are hundreds of people crossing.
Yeah.
And right now, like, these pedestrian bridges are always crowded. There's these costumed street performers who are dressed up like Ninja Turtles or Transformers or whatever, and they're here to kind of extort you out of tip money, and there's none. There's none at all. So here we go, down the Las Vegas Strip. Off to our right, we have the MGM. Coming around the corner and taking a...
Escalators are empty. Sidewalks are empty.
The tickets on demand are closed. We've actually used those in the past. Over here on the right is the M&M and Coke store. We've always gone there and had a lot of fun there. Looks like they are open.
The escalators there are just empty. The crosswalk across the street. I mean, this is just nothing like it usually is.
Down here, there's definitely a few more people, but
the crosswalk, I mean, people crossing here.
I mean, this crosswalk we have crossed when literally, busy. You know, 100 people will cross at one time, and it's mass hysteria almost. It's, you know, people trying to get across and crossing in front of, in front of cars against traffic just to get where they're going.
Now, there's the one person on the bridge right now.
One person.
And even traffic during the day. I mean, this is pretty light down the strip.
Yeah. Jenny and I have been on the strip at night, especially when it took, an hour to go just a few blocks down the strip, and that's why we stopped driving on the strip at night. But there's sometimes if you have a show ticket or something, you don't have a choice, and then you kind of go around the back way. But, I think it's kind of odd just being able to drive down the strip right now and see just very few people.
Yeah.
There's a sign here for the Aria saying it's reopening July 1, so at the end of this week. So I'm really hoping, being this is 4th of July weekend, that there's the Taco Bell Cantina. That's a Taco Bell where you can buy booze. So as I was saying, I am really hoping that 4th of July weekend will really kind of jumpstart Vegas again. However, there are new restrictions going into place. Jenny just told me that the governor of New York said that anybody traveling to New York from either Nevada or California, was it Nevada or California?
Yeah.
Or Arizona? But anyway.
Probably Arizona too.
Yeah.
They added Nevada and California.
Right. So anybody traveling to New York from a COVID hotspot were required to quarantine?
Right. For 14 days.
For 14 days. Okay, over here is the Bellagio fountains. And again, normally you would see a lot of people there, a lot of families. I don't even know. I think the fountains are running again. I heard they were, but I don't see anything. People seem to be waiting for them. But again,
it's bare. That
right.
Sidewalk is bare.
You would think there would be a lot of families here, and there just isn't. Of course, I understand why, but...
Yeah, nobody's on this bridge. Escalator. Up.
Yeah.
It's deserted, which I think right now is a good time to be here just because there's just not a lot of people here.
Well, I also heard another report that a lot of times during the Christmas seasons, traditionally their downtime, the winter season, but we were here at Christmas time, and there was a lot of these places that were packed, but they'll shut down a lot of things for maintenance during that time. But they're doing the maintenance now because obviously they're not open.
So bare.
So, and there's not a lot of people here. Over here on the right is the Flamingo. I think it's one of the, matter of fact, if it's not one of the originals, it probably is.
Yeah.
It's the original casino here. So this is where it all kind of began, I do believe. I'm not a historian, but as you can see, it looks a lot different than the rest of the casinos around you. On the left is Caesar's Palace. That's where I got my gnarly sunburn yesterday. Had a great time at the Venus pool.
Which was again not that busy.
We were able to.
Very private cabana.
Yeah, we actually had a private. We were in the pool and still social distancing on a pool that at probably times has been almost standing room only to the point where you couldn't move without bumping into somebody else, and we really had no problem staying separate.
Again,
there's the Mirage volcano right over here, which I know they actually just did some maintenance on while we were while Vegas was shut down. I can't say we because I'm not from here, but Treasure Island coming up here. The Venetian actually has some scaffolding on it, so they're doing some work there. I wonder if they're doing the gondola rides. Yeah, does it look like they're doing?
Yeah, everybody has their masks on.
Some people in gondolas are having their masks on. I don't know, Jen, should we go do that? In an eerie kind of...
Can't be 6 feet away from the guy steering them.
Well, he's at one end of the boat, you're at the other, so he and or she.
Right.
So, I don't know, maybe we should go do that. We've been looking for something to do today. Maybe we should go do that.
Yeah, this is just weird. The mall, which I'm sure is still not open.
We actually, for the lack of anything better to do today, went to an outdoor mall in the suburbs and bought shoes today. Jenny got some very nice, what are those, wedges?
Yes. Good job.
Yeah, yeah. And the reason Jenny just said good job is because she has bought 2 pairs of shoes on this trip, and I've picked out both pairs, and she loved both pairs. So, I hate to brag, but I have exceptional taste in
women's
shoes. I do. I know women's shoes.
He actually likes to shop with me.
actually love to shop for Jenny's shoes. So, it's kind of what we do, and I'm pretty good at it. So... So I'm just trying to redirect you there a little bit, honey.
Sorry.
So that way you're not looking up my nose. Actually, everybody can see us both.
I wasn't up your nose.
Oh, the camera was literally right here, and I'm like, how can anybody see me other than my nose hair?
I was viewing you.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You are not social distancing, by the way. You were right in my face.
Well, we don't have to social distance.
We
live
don't?
together.
Oh, good. So I'm going to turn around up here just a little ways, and I'm not sure what we're going to do for the rest of the day. Today was more of a relaxation day before we go home.
The wind.
The wind.
Again, very deserted.
I'm actually going to turn around right here. Check out this giant red monstrosity right in front of us. No idea what that is. But man, that thing is enormous. And you can't, there's a palm tree right in the way, otherwise you'd see the stratosphere. But I'm not sure what that is, but that is going to be absolutely brilliantly cool when that thing opens. So, not sure when that's going to be though. Looks like it's still a little ways to go.
It was like Resorts World.
Resorts World? Yeah, okay. I don't even know what that means, but whatever Resorts World means. So I'm going to flip around here. So, you know,
but sidewalks empty.
Yeah,
completely
sidewalks empty. Traffic is moving. Again, things that are all very, very straight. Construction, which never stops here in any way or form.
See, I am not up your nose.
You're not up my nose. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. So, I was hoping to make a U-turn here, but I cannot.
I don't think you can.
I don't think I can either. So anyway, for now,
I am Jen.
And I am Chris. And there was a very brief drive down the Las Vegas Strip after about 3 weeks of being opened, and not all the properties are open. So, see you in a minute.
Bye.
Bye.